Hey folks, it's Lisa with Swifty Travels, and we are on a big adventure this week, and we are starting in New York City, and we are staying at the Embassy Suites Midtown on West 37th Street. And so in this video, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the hotel so you can know what to expect if you want to stay here. Embassy Suites are typically really great places to stay, and the meals that they have in the morning and in the afternoon are a great touch. So I'm going to show you our room. I'm going to show you what to expect along the meal, a little bit of the property, and around the property. I will tell you, this is a super tiny Embassy Suites. The hotel is really small. It is really skinny and very tall, as most of the buildings here in New York City. And we are lucky enough to have a room on the 32nd floor. This is room 3209, and it's a corner room, and there are windows on each corner. That part I absolutely love about the hotel. The room with the windows on either corner, you can have a cross breeze, and they have blackout curtains as well. That's a really nice touch. I don't know if they have any 2 queen beds. We got 1 king bed, and I believe that's all that was available when I went to book this hotel. So if you stick around to the end, I'm going to talk to you about pricing of this hotel and a few things that are a little disappointed about, and I'll get to that in just a minute. The rooms here are very compact, and this is probably larger than normal because it's a handicap accessible room. The space here is all you get for a closet. There is 1 small seat and a very small work surface for a desk. The room does have a coffee pot and a small refrigerator, and you can see the ironing board just here sitting behind the chair. The bathroom was very large, again because it's made for handicap. There was a small sink with not much counter space. But the views of the Empire State Building from our room was awesome, especially at night. So we really enjoyed our room. Now I'll tell you, this hotel is very crowded. The elevator goes to full capacity almost every time. The elevator goes up and down, both to breakfast, downstairs to the lobby. You may have to wait a while if you're on one of those mid-tier floors because the elevators are, more often than not, very full. Now the eating area was on the 4th floor, and I believe the space was pretty small for the amount of people that were there. We would go early. One of us would grab a table to hold the table while the other one would get their food. The breakfast did include an omelet bar, and because the area is kind of small, you fill out your order, put it on a piece of paper, and they actually bring it to your table so we don't have a big line in the kitchen area. Now the happy hour had a few snacks that were just average, not spectacular, but you did get 2 drink tickets per person. You could choose from beer, wine, or a pre-made mixed drink. For the size of the hotel, I was pretty impressed with the gym. I thought they had a pretty nice selection of equipment. You can also find a water cooler here. It's located on the 2nd floor. I thought I'd seen online that they did have a deck somewhere at the hotel, so it looks like there's a sky deck. I believe this was on the 5th floor, and it was closed during our stay for a private event. I did find a bonus patio on the 2nd floor behind the fitness center. It was kind of a surprise. We went in there to film the fitness center, and we found a patio that overlooks 37th Street, so that's a pretty nice place to hang out. One of the surprises here at this hotel we were a little disappointed with was a surprise $30 urban destination fee. That is for each night, and that is a credit that you get charged, and you can use it for dining or drinks here at the hotel. It does not roll over. The whole reason you stay at an Embassy Suites is because they have the free breakfast and they have the free happy hour with a couple of drinks and some snacks. So it was a little disappointing to get a surprise $30 fee that we have to spend to buy even more above and beyond what we already planned on spending. Okay. So I thought that was water, but it's not.
What is it?
Because of that, I guess it's just plastic strands. Boy, that was an illusion. Now I'm going to give you a quick look at the location. Both times I've stayed in New York City, I've stayed on the same street. There's actually a few Marriott properties on the same block. I like this location, and most rooms have a great view of the Empire State Building. You've got the flagship Macy's store close by. It's a short walk to Times Square, and you can easily walk to Bryant Park, Rockefeller Center, and even Central Park. There's a Dunkin' Donuts. I don't even know if it's open. This may be somewhere where I stop to get some coffee a little later. Interesting. They have, I think this is considered like the, there's a word for it, the clothing district, but see, there's like 3 Marriott properties right here. There's a vacation club. We did go to the Empire State Building before we left town, and it's just over on the next street. So I'm going to show you what we saw along that walk, and then I'm also going to take you to this great place that we found just around the corner from the hotel, and we ate there twice. Yeah, that is crazy. Those seem to be tiny rooms. So I was told that this scaffolding is pretty much here all the time here in New York City because there are laws that require them to change out the windows every 9 years, I think is what they said. Oh, 17 years. Anyway, there's always some sort of work going on these buildings. So that is just standard here in New York. So don't think you're here during a bad time when construction's happening on that street. It's pretty much, there's always some kind of work going on. What is this? All day bakery and restaurant. This looks like something I might want to try later. Uh-oh, croissant plus cookie. That looks really good. See that line of people?
Yeah.
All the way down.
You can buy tickets online.
Wow. Yeah, well that's it right there, huh? That's the Empire State Building, I'm pretty sure. And you gotta watch out for this bike lane. These guys here almost had a little bit of an accident. There's a noodle house right around the block from our hotel. We're gonna go grab a bite to eat.